I literally cannot move. I'm so confused.
I'm so curious.
It starts off, I'm literally on page 12. I'm not crazy far. I'm kind of a slow reader. So Kit, our main character, she is a caregiver, and she is just given the task to care for Lenora Hope, who murdered her whole family, supposedly, quote unquote, murdered her whole family 45 years ago. But also at the same time, Kit, it hasn't been revealed yet, but she was also kind of accused of a similar thing, where I think she was accused of murdering or doing something with another person she was caring for. Her boss gave her this assignment on purpose. It says, Mr. Gerlain chose me because Lenora Hope is the one patient nobody, not even the police, will mind if I kill. I'm so curious to see how this plays out. I'm only on page 12, but I love a good reveal. I love a good reveal, a good unmasking. That's my little check-in so far. I mean, that's the first little bit that's happening. I'll check in obviously like a little bit later when I get, you know, to the juicy bits, the meat of the story. And I just get a little bit further. King Julian is coming over, so that'll be fun. She's gonna come read with me. I lent her a few of my books, so she's gonna come read. We're gonna do a little duo reading vlog. Pajamas. I made her change it to pajamas. Oh my god, so it's been a very long time. I've literally read up to page 36 because I forgot to do a lot of things until the very last minute. But we picked up, I've never showed this before, but we made ceramics and I just wanted to show them. All right.
No.
Well, you have to do the thingy.
Oh.
Bogus.
Just know it's beautiful.
There it is. And I thought I was doing something with mine, and
Ooh, a little ASMR.
oh. Oh. I thought you wanted me. Okay. So I have Jillian here to help with the reading vlog. I have my book, and then she has
My book.
I don't know what else to say besides that.
Let's get to reading.
Oh. Shall I play the tunes? Shall I play some lo-fi?
Oh, do it.
Also, I have these glazed donut almonds. Okay.
No.
You don't like almonds? No, thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Apparently the lo-fi girl is missing.
Oh yeah, I saw
Did
that.
you
It's
see
like
that?
a theory.
Yeah, that she was like kidnapped.
I hide on Dracula's castle.
Alright.
I feel like this fits the vibe.
Oh my god, don't you dare look at my feet. I'm 150 pages in. Actually, I think I'm 106. Yeah, 60. I'm 160 pages in. Everyone in this book is sus. Every single character. The narrator is throwing out so many options while you're reading as to what could have happened, so then it twists your mind into 10,000 different knots thinking about.
No, like, I agree. Like, that could totally be the answer.
Or yes, like that makes sense.
That also makes sense.
And so you're constantly thinking these new things that could be happening because the narrator is like prompting you to think like that. So I'm curious to...
Something super weird is going on.
And low-key, this book is really giving me the vibes of, I know this is sort of a bad example, but Verity, about Verity herself and her case as to what she was doing behind closed doors. It really is giving me that kind of energy. If you've seen The Haunting on Hill House, but the second one, the mansion one, it is really giving me that type of vibe where it's super trippy. And honestly, this house on top of this hill, here, I'll show you what it's on the cover. This, I feel like this thing is going to fall off the cliff because every single day this house tilts more and more and more. She wakes up and her bed is literally like grr, grr, grr. Something else happened where they found something super incriminating, like really weird, and then Lenore, the way she reacted to it was weird, and it prompted this whole story, and then you found out this whole new thing, and then it was like, oh, now that we know this, you peeled back another layer of the onion. Hello? No, please! Now you see like the story in a whole new light, which is what I was talking about with the narrator kind of prompting these new ideas in your mind, but it could be like very misleading. And I'm so curious to see what happens. Oh my god, this thing is turning my brain inside out. Cause it's like spooky. They brought out like a Ouija board. The maid Jessica did when she was talking about Mary, who was the old housekeeper that disappeared randomly, and that's why she's here. And it's so weird because their stories kind of intertwine, and you don't even know if you can trust the narrator because the narrator has a past, and she kind of hints at it every now and then, but it's so up in the air where it's like then she'll kind of like take it back and reword it a little bit differently. So it's like, oh my god, I can't trust even the old narrator. And that's when it kind of gets spooky. I'm getting more and more curious. Oh my, get that butt out of my face. I'm really enjoying the story. And Jillian got to page 200. She's a fast reader. We're doing a 24-hour reading challenge when she gets back, which if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to see more fun videos in the upcoming year. And I mean that actually. I've said that before, but I mean actually because I have a lot more free time coming up. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow.
Ebenezer and Bentley.
Oh, okay.
But you know where cabinets, furniture, and all, like it's up in that.
I'm in North Carolina. I have to whisper because there are babies that are trying to sleep. Oh. I'm so close to being done with it. Also, sorry, you know what? I know I did the thingy. I know I did like the dog ear thing. I'm sorry, don't come for me. I didn't have a bookmark on the plane. So, I'm gonna eat these while I read. And I've honestly been avoiding reading this thriller at night because it's been kind of scaring me. But after reading it on the plane, it's kind of, I feel like this is something that you need to read in one sitting. Because I don't know, it's really, it's kind of mellowing out. Like at first it was going like this. And I think because I stepped away from it for a day because I didn't want to read it at night, it kind of felt flat. So I think, I don't know if that makes sense, but it feels like something that you need to read in one sitting. You know what I mean? You pick up what I'm putting down. Look at that teepee. It's so cute. And these pajamas I got at Target for 30% off. I'm a sucker for anything cute. Bird kit. And I swear, I have no idea who is behind anything. Because it's like something comes to light and it changes everything. Then more information gets let into the picture and I'm like, okay. It feels like my mind is literally turned into a knot. Where it feels like, okay, my thoughts have looped together so many times that I just don't know. And I'm so close to the end. I literally have like 100 pages left. No, literally 120 pages left. I'm gonna come check in at the very end, and I'm not gonna say like what happens, obviously, because this is gonna be a spoiler-free vlog. But I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it with the end, because you know, a thriller, it's only worth it if the ending is good. Typically, Riley Sager's books at the very end have been pretty whack. Like the plot twist is kind of like does a plot twist and then another plot twist and then another plot twist. So it feels like a lot of plot twists are literally being like interjected through the whole book. So I'm vexed. Girl, I just woke up and I'm so tired. My eye, don't mind it. It's clocked out for the day. So I finished this 2 days ago, but there are children around, so I don't want them in the background. They're also making a lot of noise. There's just a lot going on. I come to you from the outdoors. Like I said, I finished this 2 days ago, but I still have no idea how I feel about it. Okay, so I felt like it was gearing up for something so crazy, and I thought it, you know, I thought it was gearing up for something so crazy because I feel like anything could have happened. Thank you. They literally left it open for anything to happen, and the thing that actually did happen, like the plot twist, was so mundane. It was so like, well. And then when they did like the big reveal of like, ta-da! I didn't even realize that it was being revealed. I was like, oh, so that's what we're going with? Please try to explain that. Also, how on earth, the way that the last like 80 pages or less unraveled was nuts. It was nuts. Because how on earth did she figure this whole thing out? There's no way. There's no way. There's absolutely no clues that led to any of this. And the way that they changed the name around to make it seem like, oh, this is the name. I stared at this name for like 2 minutes, thinking, how on earth did you get that from that? There's no way. And so honestly, it was kind of just a little bit bonkers and unrealistic but not in a supernatural unrealistic way. I honestly kind of wish it took that route. And then there was another plot twist at the end. In true Riley Sager fashion, there is another wacky plot twist. That plot twist at the very end, why? There was really no need for that many plot twists. And honestly, I personally think the book was so good until the end. Because like I said, it left it open for so many options. Your mind was whirling, like, you know, it could have been anything at all. Upon your wildest dreams. I know, honey. Do with that what you will. And that is all for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Please let me know in the comments down below if you want to read this book, if you didn't want to read this book, your thoughts and opinions, questions, concerns, whatever you want to do, honestly. Gave it 4 stars. We're just gonna go with that until I change otherwise. And I will see you next time. Bye.